What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're going to be showcasing one of our 5 October rentals, and this is our Sneasler Dragapult Balance that features Magmar in the Electabuzz slot. So Magmar is another Pokemon just like Electabuzz that gets Vital Spirit. It gets to redirect Amoonguss Spore and not be able to fall asleep, and it's rather bulky. But we've decided to go for a timid spread here where we have 133 speed. So this way we can outspeed a max speed Dragonite. So that's pretty cool. And then we have Will-O-Wisp Pressure, which we can use to potentially burn them. And then we also have Follow Me Redirection support. We've got Overheat Nukes and then Protect. So this is also pretty bulky against like Typhlosion Eruption stuff. If you think about it, even like against Torkoal Trick Room Eruption stuff. So, you know, Magmar has a pretty good role here. So I like it a lot. Then we have the Rillaboom in this slot. So Fake Out Pressure, you know, standard Rillaboom set, you know, with Wood Hammer, Grassy Glide, and U-Turn. And because of this, we're able to round out our Fire, Water, Grass core because we have the Magmar instead of the Electabuzz. So some people do prefer that, right? So you have your both cores, you know, your Dragon, Fairy, Steel, Fire, Water, Grass. And this is our standard Life Orb Primarina set with Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Haze, and Protect. So relatively, you know, straightforward, you know, set from the Prim. Then after that, then we have the Sneasler over here. So Stellar Tera Sneasler, you know, with the Sash and the Dire Claw, the Close Combat, the Fake Out. So double Fake Out on this team with Rillaboom. And then over here, you know, again, very good combination with Dragapult, of course. You know, just two of the fastest mons in the format. They cover for each other just in terms of weaknesses. Again, you know, Dragapult doesn't really want to deal with dark types, and Sneasler really good into dark types because you are a fighting type overall. So that's pretty cool. And then again, the band just makes the Pult do a lot of damage. Pretty standard band set, you know, with Darts, Phantom Force, Outrage, and U-Turn. Then finally the Kingambit slot. So if you remember like Electabuzz Gambit, you could also consider Magmar Kingambit also a pretty decent idea there. You are a little bit weak to ground stuff, but you know, so you were also that way with the Electabuzz at the end of the day. But you also have a Rillaboom for ground resist. But again, it's a Black Glasses set with Kowtow, Cleave, Sucker, and Sword Dance. So pretty standard Sneasler Balance team. You've seen this going around, but you know, just in case you didn't have the rental or one to use, I made one. So, you know, here you go and use it. So hopefully we can get some cool wins with this Sneasler Magmar Balance team. So without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Okay, we've got Tauros, Volcarona, and Rillaboom stuff. Then we have Gambit, the Gallade, and Primarina. Holy cow. So he's got some Fire, Water, Grass stuff here. Okay. Interesting. I think Magmar actually looks pretty decent here now. Because I can do something, you know, against a decent amount of his team. I also have the Gambit here that can put pressure as well. And then in the end, I do have the Sneasler, and I still also have the Dragapult that can really help me here. And I think I'm gonna go it like this. Yeah, so the Magmar, the bulky redirector, and if he leads the Tauros, then Gambit gets a plus. So I don't think he's gonna lead the Tauros unless he's crazy. He might be, but not at this point. Yeah, so he has to do it like this. Volcarona Rillaboom, right? Okay. So, we have a few options. You can only fake out one, and either way, we can blow something else up. We can even Will-O-Wisp that Rillaboom so it just doesn't do any damage. If that Volcarona does any kind of setup, then okay, sure. But I can click Overheat now and remove it. I can also click, yeah, I can do that, and I can still click the Swords Dance. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? This is tough, actually. I can still click Will-O-Wisp over here, burn that thing, let that thing do no damage. I can still Tera, and I can still click Kowtow Cleave over here. Let's see what this does. Alright. Because he might just click Fake Out Heat Wave. He might click Quiver Dance. Who knows? Alright. So we're going to do it like this. Let's see what he wants. I would imagine this is just Fake Out Quiver Dance. Ideally. But which one are you faking out? Alright, we do land the Will-O-Wisp on the Rillaboom. So that's good news for us. So Magmar, good value there. But he didn't go for the fake out. He went for something else. And there is a Quiver Dance. So this could be good if I can nail this. But yeah, I think this just went... Was this just straight Wood Hammer? It was. Uh-oh. Okay, we do some damage. Again, the burn helps a lot. And there is a Kowtow Cleave. Tera, Dark Black Glasses. Is this enough on this Volcarona? Let's see. Alright, that's very good damage. Okay. So now... we have a lot of options. We have a lot of options. I can now just redirect. And I could even just blow up something. Rillaboom's taking all this damage. I could even just blow up this Volcarona right now. And kind of be done with it. He did click Quiver Dance. So, again, he is pinned. He might be just forced to protect. So, either way, I can still, like, do this. And still protect just in case if he does switch. So, I want to see what he does with this Volcarona here. Yeah, he just protects. So, this is a good play. Right? So... again, we protect our Gambit, and we get a little bit more recovery too, right? So, this also helps. Alright, Overheat, of course not doing anything there. He might just be forced to... yeah, oh, he's going for the U-turn. Oh, he went for the U-turn into that slot there. Yeah, I mean, I would too. Okay, so here's what we do now. I think now he might expect the Sucker Punch. So, I think now he probably just, you know, switches out. Maybe, but he did already click Quiver Dance. So I can still create the pin. But yeah. How do we want to do this? What does he have? If it's just these guys? Could be his own Gambit. His own Gallade. I think either way. You turn... oh, so I think we still click Follow Me here. And I'm still going to click Sucker Punch. I don't think there's any drawback even if he does switch. Alright, what is this? So it's obviously just going to be the Volcarona. Unless you're Tera Fairy, I don't think you're living this. It's grass? Alright, well... that doesn't really help you. I don't think so. Alright, so we just click Follow Me, and I think this Volcarona just drops to the Sucker Punch from this range. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so Volk, it was nice knowing you. Gambit, just don't get burned. Okay, that's all I ask. It would be fair with the Rillaboom, right? But, yeah. Let's see. Okay, it's just U-turn. So, the Rillaboom, again, he's burned. He's not really doing as much as damage as he could. And I get to protect the Gambit with the Magmar here, which is really nice, right? So, the Gambit is still intact. The Volcarona threat is gone. And now, what is this? It is the Gallade. Alright, which is, again, another target we can burn. Gambit gets all its HP back. He already committed the Tera. And now what does he want to do? Is it back to the Rillaboom? It's to his own Gambit. Oh, well then... so this is an easy Overheat. He's already committed the Tera. And... I can also just simply click Sucker Punch. I can click Kowtow Cleave here. I can also just click Protect. And it should be good. Depends on what he wants to do here. So, Protect on that slot. Magmar Overheat into the Gambit. Pretty decent damage, I would say. Alright. And it was... oh, it's just... oh, that does a lot of damage. Okay, oh, it's Life Orb. Oh, I see. Okay, this is fine. Still. Okay. Because we have a Sneasler. Okay, and as long as we have a Sneasler, we should be okay. Alright. I gotta think about this though. There is a draft. We have to remove the Gambit, so we have to go into Sneasler first. Alright. And I'm gonna make a pretty interesting play here, just in case. So I'm gonna click Close Combat over onto this slot, and if he wants to Sacred Sword the Gambit, we're gonna go into the Bolt right now. So this is another play I have to make. So he's still in this game, despite the good play from Magmar. Alright. And he double tapped the Gambit anyway, right? So, again, the goal is just to get rid of at least one of these fighting types here. Alright. just to make it so that the Rillaboom is the only thing left for him on the field here. So let's go into Dragapult this time. And okay, that's fine because I wasn't really going for that. It was more just to remove the Kingambit here. So now he can't pin me with Sucker Punch. So this is really good. Alright. So we're in a great spot now. Especially because now all he has is a Burn, Rillaboom, and this thing, right? So, alright, Grass disappears, of course. And again, I have my Sash, so I'm still fine. I can just easily double tap everything. He can't fake out the Pult. And really, I can just do whatever I want. I can click Outrage if I want. Right? So, good job from Magmar. Again, just preserving the Gambit. Doing a great job there. I don't know what's taking him so long. Alright, there's only one Pokemon you've got left. Yep, there we go. Give me the burned Rillaboom. Alright. Okay. So, again, I can just click Outrage, but, you know, whether or not he fakes out or not, again, I'm just going to click Dire Claw over on this slot here, and I'm still just going to click, I can click Outrage here. I don't think it really matters a whole ton, because this Dragapult is just going to do so much damage here. Really only fake out one of us. And we always have the pin with the Gambit in the back at the end of the day. Alright. He fakes out the Sneasler. Alright, we get to click Outrage. And it lands in the correct slot. You know, again, I'm just memeing at this point, right? The more optimal play, of course, is just to, you know, just do like darts and stuff. But Outrage is just so strong, right? And now he's left with the Burn Rillaboom, right? I specifically isolated this slot. I made sure that I removed the Gambit because the Gambit is the one thing that can beat the Dragapult. And now it's over here. So now we just click Dire Claw here. And that's it. Battle was canceled. Magmar did the work early. Everything else followed up afterwards. Okay, so they also have a... you know what? That's very similar to our Sand team. I'm not gonna lie. There is a Dragapult on that, so okay, cool. I wonder, I think that Kommo-O just might be overcooked, so who knows. Either way, our Sneasler looks pretty good here. And honestly, like, if we can get off some Will-O-Wisp on some of those physical attackers, then we're actually in a decent spot. There is a Primarina, but I don't think that matters a whole lot here. So, how do I want to approach this? I still think Sneasler is going to be pretty good. I like Sneasler Rillaboom. I'm not going to lie. I do like Sneasler Rillaboom. It could also just literally force the T-Char to go Tera Flying, which is actually what I want more than anything. So we'll do it like that. And then we can have Gambit technically. Actually, I could even do like Sneasler Gambit. Like, what's wrong with this? Like, Sneasler Gambit is pretty okay. And then we can go Pult in the back. And then I can also do Rillaboom. I think Boom is also quite good here. To an extent. Same with Magmar. Like, I kind of want to just bring Magmar too. But I'm just going to leave it behind this game here. Let's see what they got. There's a Kommo-O there. So it looks like there's a Sinistcha. So again, probably the setup Kommo-O. So we'll see what happens in terms of what he wants to do. I could have also just let Sneasler Dragapult and, you know, just see what happens, but yeah, very interesting 6. Okay, it looks similar to some of the other sand cores, but with a Dragapult instead of something like a Braviary or a Dragonite there. And no fire type either, unlike ours. Alright, what do we got? So it's actually Primarina Dragapult. That is very interesting in itself. That looks very good for us. Because we can always just pressure the Dragapult immediately. So what I really want to do is I can technically just fake out the Prim first. I can click Dire Claw if I want, but I think I can just fake you out. And I can still click Kowtow Cleave. What do you have that, you know, could potentially ideally take this? Alright, so I can technically just put pressure immediately. Just put Dire Claw over here. And I can just go Sucker. And let's see what happens. If he switches, he switches. But I always pin this slot. So he does switch to Dragapult. So I could have also Kowtow Cleave that slot like I originally wanted to. This might even be a Primarina Protect. There's the Kommo-O. I could have click the dark move there. And he's forced to Tera already turn 1. So let's see what this is. This might be Tera Poison. Alright. This might be Tera Grass. We'll see. It is Tera Water. Okay. So Sucker Punch fails. So this is where like Kowtow Clip would have been good as a read. Alright, so that's on me. But maybe we can get some nice hacks here with the Dire Claw. Okay, that's good damage. Hey, we get some poison. Okay. And it is just straight Hyper Voice here. So here's the thing now. We outspeed everything he's got as long as we can deny the Kommo-O setup here. Okay, and he already teared the Primarina, so he can't actually do anything there. And I think that's within Sucker Punch range. So I can still technically post combat this thing and just get off one big nuke. And that should be done. And then in the end, you know, he still has his own Dragapult, which is not great, but we do have a Rillaboom at the end of the day. So that's also still fine by us. So yeah, I could click close combat now. This is a risk, right? But I'm still gonna do it. So I'm gonna just do that. He could switch right now, but again, I think Sucker Punch just actually kills this thing if he wants to do it like that. So he's gonna switch. He's probably just gonna go into the Pult now. So he's just baiting my Sucker Punches, right? Again, another slot where it's the Sinistcha thing. All right, so here's our thing. So it's gonna be Sinistcha, and then I guess maybe Primarina comes into that slot. Or who knows? Alright, but we get the Stellar Sneasler out here. So he's played around our Sucker Punch very well. Very easy reads, honestly. Alright, and of course that's not going to do anything. Alright, I just want to see if this actually KOs this Kommo-O. So here's the CC coming out. We are adamant, of course. Is that enough? It is not enough. But did he go for the setup? Or did he go for Iron Defense? What did he do? Alright, oh, he went for Iron Defense. Okay, that's still fine. Okay, so now, alright, so it's leftovers. The Sinistcha already switched in, so he doesn't get any more healing than that. So in reality, I still outspeed everything, so I can, again, there is a ghost type over there, so I can still click this, all things considered. And again, body press is not going to be great, but again, we also have the Dragapult at the end of the day, right? So I can always just switch into that if he wants to do the body press stuff. So Gambit, unfortunately, you have been played around too much. We're going to go into the Pult first. We'll save our Gambit for the Dragapult because we know that thing is banded. Oh, he protects. Okay, smart play there. I think this is just a simple life do play. Alright, wow. Yeah, we could have just even did that into the other thing. But again, Pult still looks really good in this man. Oh, he clicked the Trick Room button. Oh man, that is not good for us. Okay, how do I want to manage this now? Okay, he did click Trick Him. That's good for him. Was that really the play? Alright, so now what I'm going to have to do is go into Rillaboom, just in case. And I am going to have to just literally click the Outrage button and see what happens. Alright, we'll have to give up the Bolt here, but I'm going to preserve this Sneasler. At least give me some Fake Out later on. We'll have Fake Out now too. Alright, so here's the Boomer. Alright. Trying to pray for... Alright, so there's the Rage Powder. So, again, it just all depends on what this Kommo decides to do. If it's Body Press, great for us. Oh, he went into the Sneasler slot. That did a lot of damage. Alright, we do get Outrage going here. And it is into the Sinistcha. It does live, and it gets a Berry. Okay, so he's got great bulk here. So I gotta think about how I want to do this. Yeah, I didn't play the Gambit very well. I should have just read a little bit more, you know, just looking at the switches, but I chose not to do it. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I mean, again, he can just still protect. And then we just have to literally pray we hit. But again, what else do we want to do here? I could U-turn here, because again, I'm going to anticipate the protect, so I think he's just going to do that. Okay, yeah. So all we have to do is just pray that we hit the Sinistcha with the Outrage button. Alright, it's actually just Matcha Gotcha. Alright, Rillaboom dodges, so that's good. Alright. Dragapult just needs to not get burned. He does get a little bit of healing. Alright, all we need is Outrage to literally hit the thing. Alright, but first a U-turn. Just reposition out. Okay. And now we can go into our Gambit, which is actually the fastest thing here. And get rid of this Sinistcha if we have to. If we end up missing here. We go into the protected slot, so that's not very good for me. But... Oh, and I'm already confused. Wow, already? Alright, there's the fatigue. Okay. So... Again, this is still like in an interesting spot. So he already protected. He's got a lot of recovery. We're helping him get all this recovery back. Okay. So I can still click Kowtow Cleave here, right? And just see what happens. And I can still also click Dragon Darts. How many turns of Trick Room are actually left here? It's still 2 turns. So I can still click Kowtow Cleave into this slot. And I can also still click, you know, Dragon Darts and whatnot, but I can also just reposition out and just go back into the Rillaboom slot here. Still be fine. Preserve the Pult. I just want to preserve this thing. So let's see what he decides to do with that slot over there. It is just a Rage Powder. That's okay. Alright, so if this is a Body Press, that's fine, because again, the goal is to stall out this Trick Room. And then again, we do have Fake Out Pressure next turn. He still has the Primarina. So it depends on what he does. Oh, it's just another Iron Defense. Okay. Alright, eventually he's going to wall a lot of things. So, you know, we do have to be aware of that. He's already +4. But he already Tera'd. So we still have Dragapult. I can still click a Tera. And again, we still have one more turn of Trick Room. He probably just protects, I would imagine. So let's see what the... And it is Primarina yet again. Okay. Which is also quite almost dead. But at the end of the day, I still, like, what does he have? It's still one more turn of Trick Room. I do have Fake Out Pressure. He can just protect. I'm still going to click Kowtow Cleave over here. And I don't have to click Grassy Glide, but I can just fake this thing out first. Okay, it looks like it's just going to be a double protect here. So what I could have also done is just click Swords Dance, you know, just anticipating the double. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Alright. So he wanted to be aggressive. Alright. Either way. Okay. So it depends on what he wants to do now, obviously, but this is where we're going to have to make somewhat of a call. If he goes into the Rillaboom slot, that's also very good for him. But he can also switch out. I think either way. Alright, so that Preem is also dropping, but, you know, he still has the Dragapult in the back. Alright, now I have to make some plays here. Let's see. I could protect for this turn, and I can still click Grassy Glide into this. And I still want to try and do that. If he goes into Pult, okay, sure. Yeah, he does go into Pult. Alright, he's going into... Yeah, he's playing very good. Like, these are very obvious plays that I'm making. Okay, I could have also gone into my own Pult. I could have also clicked Kowtow Cleave, but I would imagine it's Body Press into the Gambit slot. So let's see. We do get the chip on the Pult. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it was a Body Press into the Gambit slot. But, see, yet again... Alright. A little bit more recovery. So now again, I have to make another choice. Does he switch? And does he lose the Pult here? Now he's back to full. Like, think of all the damage we did to this thing. We helped him get it all back to full health. And he's like +4 here. Okay, so no priority Grassy Glide. That's still fine. Again, I can click Sucker Punch. You can always go back into Prim, which is fine for him. So what I can do is I can give him the Sneasler if he really wants. And then just pray from there. You know, I don't think I need the Sneasler, so I can just give him this. And at the end of the day, I still want to click Woodhammer into that slot over there, just in case he does switch. Let's see if he does do it. Yes, he does. Okay, so we can take this out, and we can preserve the Gambit, ideally. Okay, as long as we take out the Prim. So I'll give you the Sneasler. I could have also given you the Pult. Alright, and then actually just preserve the Sneasler, but we'll take the Prim here. Okay, and it depends on what he wants to do. Maybe he reads the Pult switch and goes into the Rillaboom instead? That could be a thing. Alright, it just all depends on what he wants to do here. Unless this is another Iron Defense. Oh, he just bought it. Yeah, he does read it. So he goes into the Rillaboom here. And now, we have Fake Out Pressure. And we still can go into Gambit here. We can pin the Dragapult. So because he didn't go for the Sneasler, we do have Fake Out. Which is good news for me. Okay. And we know this thing is banded, so that's good. Alright, so again, I can click the Fake Out button here. At least for one turn. And I can click the Sucker Punch over here. Alright, really no way around it for him. It is a banded Pult. Alright, it's a... Alright, a stab Fake Out, obviously not going to do anything. Alright, and we do get the Sucker Punch on the Dragapult. Okay, so... now, things get a little more interesting. Okay. And now the question is, but again, if he's just clicking Iron Defense Body Press, then that's it. He can't touch the Dragapult. We just actually end up winning here. So I'm just gonna click Dire Claw over here, and if he wants the Gambit now, he can definitely go for the Gambit now. I'm just gonna click Kowtow Cleave. Alright, yeah. Now, again, I just want to get some hacks here. Alright, and yeah, I mean, if you want it now, you want it now. I get the Dragapult in for free. Alright, here we go with Dire Claw. I don't think you have another move. Alright, that's decent shit. What am I getting out of it? It's a Body Press into the Sneasler. But again, I do have a Pult. And it is banded. Okay. Alright, and there's the Kowtow Cleave. So again, our opponent played really well. But unless he has another move, he can't really touch the Dragapult here. So I'm gonna show him back the Pult, and yeah, I'm just gonna click Dragon Darts here. Alright, and yeah, I don't know what else you do. So I can literally just protect this slot. Let me just see what you got. Let me see what other move you have here. Alright, you're the Iron Defense Body Press stuff, so I'm not clicking Outrage. I'm clicking D-Darts. That's decent chip. Alright, I'm gonna get... oh, there's the crit. There you go. All those Iron Defenses didn't really help you. Alright, so there it is. But yeah, I was just trying to force this endgame where, like, it was just gonna be a one-on-one with Dragapult and the Kommo-O. So even though he did outplay me for most of it, I did outplay him in the endgame. Oh man, we got the Trick Room stuff. Bro, that is Final Gambit Annihilape. Tell me that is not Final Gambit Annihilape. If I can time a Dragapult switch in onto that, that would be like so good. But yeah. But he has no Indeedee. I just noticed that. There's no Indeedee here. Well, if that is the case, you know what? I still like Gambit here. Gambit looks pretty good in this slot. Same with like Primarina, ideally, but it's like Torkoal, and then that thing, not super great. I mean, if he kills the Magmar, he kills the Magmar, right? And then at the end of the day, I still get to do like decent damage with stuff. I don't know what I want to actually do. Let's do it like this. Let's do Magmar. And let's do Dragapult. Then we'll go Rillaboom in the back, along with Gambit. Let's do it. Alright, Sneasler, you stay behind. He also just locked in, so we're gonna see what we got from this guy. Very interesting in itself. No Indeedee from him. He has a Farigiraf instead. Haven't seen Farigiraf in a bit. It's gone down quite a lot in usage. Alright, well, there is the Farigiraf. Okay, so this tells me it's Final Gambit Trick Room, right? That's what this tells me. That is exactly what this tells me. So if that's the case, look, I'm gonna click follow me. You're gonna do that, but I'm gonna click this. Like, I want that Farigiraf dead. I don't want you to do that play. All right, so if you're gonna do that, then okay, here we go. Let's see. Is this final Gambit? If it is, cool. And I hope this works. Alright, let's see what you got here. Is it final Gambit? There's the follow me. Come on, Magmar. Redirect anything that this Annihilape wants to do. It is the final Gambit. Oh my goodness, it is the final Gambit. Alright, Magmar, thank you for your service. Dragapult, it's all on you, my guy. Alright. I see no Tera Fairy. Here it is. The big outrage. Please tell me we can take out this giraffe. Dragapult! Oh, it lives on 1! It's count! Oh my god, the Japan tech! That is not what I want to see. Yikes. Oh man, he calced for Jolly Banded outrage, bro. Okay. That's bad. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is not good. Yeah, that's really bad. That's unfortunate. I really thought we had it. I did not think the giraffe could live that, but it did. Okay. So we can't click. This is not easy because he just clicks like Dazzling Gleam or something, and we're cooked. So we're just gonna have to hope that Dragapult lives. And I don't know if we're living Helping Hand Eruption in the sun. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought we had it. But each their own. Would it have been better if I clicked darts? I don't think so. Alright, yeah, see there's a Helping Hand. Alright, Pult, it's all on you, man. Can Dragapult live this? I don't think so. It is resistant, but again, you know, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, there's the Eruption. Alright, Pult, I don't think you live, but you can try. You can live with 1 HP. If Giraffe lived with 1, you can live with 1. It didn't live with 1. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Alright, yeah, I'm cooked. I can't click any priority move. The Farigiraf is still on the field. Yeah, that's just a wrap. It's over. I can't do anything. So wow, okay. Yeah, the fact that calc just literally saved him, because if there's no Trick Room, it's done. So I don't know what else. You know what I could have done? If he was just going for final game, you can't click that into Dragapult. I could have just nuked the Farigiraf and tried. Right? You can't click Final Gambit into a ghost type. What was I thinking? Okay. Well, that's gonna do it here. So we're just gonna click run here. And yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, alright. We learned something. Now more Trick Room stuff. There's Indeedee Armarouge this time. And he's got Torkoal. Okay, he's got the pretty standard stuff here. There is a Dragonite on his team. Okay, so once again, Gambit looks pretty interesting. He's got another Torkoal there. I do have Primarina. That is the, oh yeah. And if he wants to try and do the sleep stuff, I think you know what? I think Magmar's lead looks much better against this nonsense. Okay. And then, what do I want to bring with this? If it's Torkoal after your eruption, is going to kind of hurt. I do have the Sneasler that can do something, but if it's just Indeedee Armarouge, not great either. How do I want to do this? Doesn't have a Farigiraf. You know what? I'm gonna do Magmar Gambit. Let me do this. And then in the back end, I do still have Rillaboom. And let me go into the Sneasler. At least I can do like fake out protect stuff. But we'll see how he leads this. But Magmar can redirect any kind of sleep stuff. I can resist, you know, the eruption nonsense, and it'll boost my overheat if he does lead that, you know, Lilligant Torkoal stuff. Let's see. He does lead the Lilligant Torkoal stuff. Alright. So, if he's gonna do it like this, then I got something for him. So I can still click overheat onto this slot, and that's okay. And then I can just do this, right? I can just do Sucker Punch. But if I click overheat, then it doesn't, you know, work. You know what I can do? He brought out the Sun. I can still like overheat the Torkoal a little bit just to try and put it in range. And just protect the other slot. Let me think. Yeah, maybe I can do it like this. Just protect Gambit first. Just in case if he wants to do like sleep stuff. Let's see how he decides to play this. Okay, he does go for the Sleep Powder into the Gambit slot. I could have redirected that. Alright, now we get Overheat going into the Torkoal. That's pretty good damage actually. Alright, that's very significant. Okay, and now I don't think that, yeah, this Eruption is just gonna tickle. Okay, it's gonna tickle. And now this is looking pretty decent. So now what I can do is I can click Follow Me, and I can Tera Dark, and I can click Kowtow Cleave now into this slot and start putting pressure. Okay. Don't need to Sucker Punch anymore. What I could have also done was redirect, I guess, and just hit the thing. But anyway, I was scared of the after replay, right? So I still think this is like correct. All right, yeah, it goes for the CC, right? So we still eat this, and the defense drops. You just have to break the sash ideally. All right, here we go. Kowtow Cleave comes out and into the Torkoal. This should kill. Yes, it does. Okay, Torkoal gone. Yes, sir. All right, good job, Magmar. Living. And now, what else wants to come in? Now we have Sneasler and friends in the back. Oh, it's the Blood Moon-Ursaluna. Oh boy. Okay. So, I do have a Rillaboom, which is very nice for me. And I don't think he committed. Let me check something here. Don't think he, yeah, no, he did not. So that's also a possibility. But we do outspeed, I think. So, again, what I would like to do is I would still like to Will-O-Wisp this thing, break a sash, and no, actually I have to just do this. I have to keep clicking Follow Me, and let me click Kowtow Cleave again into this slot. Okay. I want to see the speed interaction here. Alright, another CC. Keeps the sash intact. Alright. Now we see which one is faster. Is it you? Or is it the other thing? Let's see. Alright, and it is him. Alright, so he is faster than my Kingambit. I think I'm cooked here. Oh my god, Kingambit. Can't even live a little bit. Alright. So, I do have Rillaboom and Sneasler coming in, but if that is Tera Ghost, we have a problem. Okay, and there's a Life Orb chip. Alright, here we go. We got Rillaboom on the left, and we can do Sneasler on the right. We can always fake out now. Whatever we want. Okay. Very nice here. Okay. So, I want to keep my sash, so what I would like to do... Does he have anything... What is it? Is it Dragonite? Because if he has this, or is it Armarouge? Right, so let me see. I can still fake this out, and I can still click CC over on this side, just in case. Alright. Alright, so we get the fake out over there. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Do I get a crit? That looks like a crit to me. And here is the CC. Okay, so we get to pick up the Ursaluna anyway, so this is fine. Question now is what else do you have? Okay. Yeah, I was a little awkward like with the Magmar and the Kingambit. After that point, I was like, yeah, what do I do now? Alright, we can Dire Claw that thing. We still have our Sash. Alright, it is the Dragonite, and that is exactly where he kept his Tera. Okay. We're gonna need a little bit of luck, but I still think... Alright, the Chlorophyll is the problem. How many turns of Sun? It is just one turn of Sun left, and this is probably where he clicks Tera Blast. But into what though? I have to take out the Sneasler first. So here's what we do. We'll do the Wood Hammer first here, and we'll just do Dire Claw on this side. I think this is my only way. Yeah, he's going for the CC, obviously. I should have probably tried something else, but again, wait. He didn't go for it. What is this? Is this Aerial Ace? Is it Aerial Ace Rillaboom? I think it is, right? Oh, Skill Shot. Oh, Sneasler dodges. What is wrong with this guy? Oh. Alright, we get a little bit of chip. Sneasler dodges. Okay. I still have my Sash. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot here. Like, everything is just, like, all resistant. How many turns of Grassy Terrain I've got? I've got 3 turns of Grassy Terrain, so let me just keep dealing, like, decent chip. Okay. And just go for the Dire Claw. Holy cow. Alright. Now we see the Tera. Is this flying? Or is this something else? Or is it normal? Oh, it's Steel? Bro, that's a CC target. Oh my god. Where are we going with this? Oh man. Tera Steel D-Knight? Oh no, bro. This is not fair. Bro, Scale Shot? Oh man, he beats me now. What is this garbage? We just lost a Skill Shot D-Knight. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Not like this. Oh, that was a crit. Wait a second. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Alright, yeah, I don't know if I can get this last bit. I'm gonna try, obviously, but... No, that wasn't even a crit. That was just, yeah. Well, wait. Actually, wait, his defense is dropped. Hold on a second. Alright, I have a chance. Do I have a chance? Oh, he's faster. Oh, Rillaboom lives. Wait a second. Grassy Glide comes out. Oh! The Clover Bulk lets us live. Oh no. What a dramatic ending. Oh my god. That was a crazy ending. Like, Scale Shot Dragonite. Who's running that? Only Japan is willing to run those kinds of sets. But anyway, here's the rental. Give it a go. Let us know how you do. Magmar did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But the games that we brought Magmar, it was pretty solid. Pulled Sneasler, you know what they got to do. Kingambit was also very impressive. And Rillaboom also just came and did what it needed to do in certain matchups as well, right? So give this one a go. Let us know how you do. And again, if you're interested in coaching for your upcoming regional or local tournament, we've been very successful so far. We've given a lot of strong teams to people that have gotten CP at regionals or even their league cups. So, you know, if you want to be the next in line to get some championship points, make sure you sign up for coaching on the channel. Tier 3 sub gets you a one-on-one Discord session with me. And then from there, we get to plan out and make the team that you want the way you want it. All right. So look in the video description below, check the link and sign up with Tier 3. And then from there, message me on Discord and we can get something going. All right. By the way, join the Discord. The Discord is free. We have over 1,000 members now, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just so this way you can, you know, build with others, with other members of my community, so we can continue to grow. All right. But anyway, that's it for now, folks. We'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.